welcome to Talk Chef. I'm one of your hosts, Reka.
I'm your other host, Jordan.
And we have an amazing guest today, the very funny and talented May Wilkerson. Thank you so much for joining, May.
Thank you so much for having me.
We were just telling, I was just telling Jordan, May has a really insane skill to tell what kind of car you have based on almost no information about you. It's really freaky. Definitely hit her up for it.
Hit me up. Slide into my DMs. Let's see if I can guess your car. This is
great.
all I have. This is my one thing. And my favorite credit, honestly.
We're so excited to have you, May. Had you seen an episode of Top Chef before this?
This was my first ever episode of Top Chef. I obviously knew it existed, but competition shows really stress me out because I feel so bad watching people lose. And so yeah, that was hard, but it was ultimately was worth it. I'm glad I stuck it out.
Hell yeah, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Yes, competition shows can be a little upsetting, I think, especially in the drama age of Bravo TV where people are mean and whatever. And we are in the thick of that.
But also, I watch like The Bachelor. I'm not proud of this. Don't tell anyone, but that's work. So apparently I don't mind competition shows if people get their actual heart broken, but
that's different. I watch The Bachelor too, and I'll tell everyone.
Okay, good.
That show is bad, but it is good.
It's really good and bad, and I hate it, and I love it, and I can't wait to watch it tonight after this.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Well, before we dive into this episode, a couple orders of business. Number one, as you know, this is a food charity-based live stream, so this season will be just like the last couple seasons. We will, on the final episode of season 6, we will announce a charity we are raising money for and do a big old fundraiser with some auctions and some raffles. And it'll be really fun. So please stay tuned for that. We were so excited with everything we raised for last fundraiser. We're still tallying stuff up because I got to mail shit. You know, I met our fan Sean.
Hi.
A little Top Chef coat signed by Padma Lakshmi, and it was such a delight. And I really awkwardly told Sean, hey, I don't have my phone on me because I accidentally left the house without it. So I can't take a picture of you. But I did say, if you take a picture, please tag us.
That's good. I was going to say on here right now, Sean, if you take a picture or, have a picture with it, please.
Yeah.
Tag. We'll share. Send it. I'll post it.
We will share. We love. And Sean said that they got their mom into Top Chef, and that's why they were cheering. They were giving the coat as a gift for her birthday, which is...
God willing, she's not watching right now, Reka.
She's probably watching. Fuck. Mrs. Sean, I'm like literally so
sorry
for spoiling your birthday. Happy birthday on February 24th. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Second order of business is May. We didn't tell you this, but just like every episode of Top Chef has a quick fire, so does every episode of Talk Chef. And it is not cooking related. It is all May preference related. So it is the fastest quick fire in Top Chef history, 45 seconds long. We've confirmed that's the fastest. And you will get 10 questions that are about like your food opinions and things like that. Do you think you're in? Because if you're not in, May, I know you're kind of one of those people that's like, fuck off, screw you, you suck. I know that's like your typical.
Yeah, generally my MO is just fuck. Yeah, I like to go on podcasts, and then when people ask me questions, I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're really rude, iconically.
I don't want to talk about myself. Why did you bring me on this podcast?
Iconic rude head, May Wilkerson here.
Yeah.
Well, just Victorious CUNT. Yes.
Just in case you need incentive, there are some prizes at stake. So one of your prizes could be a deed to the Terlato wine vineyard.
Well, we all know how much I love wine.
May, have you ever heard of the Terlato wine vineyard? And let me just say this, May. Yes. You don't have to like wine.
To like Terlato wine.
To like Terlato wine. This is a property opportunity.
Oh, got it. Okay. This is not like I have to break 12 years of sobriety type situation.
No.
May, no. You can be sober and win this vineyard. That's property.
And I own the vineyard.
You get the deed to the vineyard.
And then I could do whatever I want. I could turn it into
You could turn it
a
into
bouncy house.
Cake factory. Yes, a bouncy house.
A cake factory.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Kind of two cool things we both thought of.
That's all I've ever wanted is a cake factory with a bouncy house. It sounds like a weird combo, but trust me, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah, you get really sick afterwards.
Definitely worth it.
So you could win a deed to that vineyard. Most of the people who have had that wine do not think it is good. Maybe it is even loosely wined. So honestly, you might be golden. It's supposed to not taste good. And the deed, the vineyard's located in like the depths of hell. We've not been able to like find a way to purchase this wine ourselves, but they did sponsor like 6 seasons of Top Chef at some point.
Yes.
Love it.
Love
it. Okay. Didn't know that I want it, but now I want
it. Want it. Yes. And now you will also be able to win your own personal suite of broken GE appliances, just like you see on the show. So we're talking about an oven that doesn't get up to temperature, a fryer that doesn't get up to temperature, or a refrigerator door that doesn't close. All this could be yours. I
think I have all those things and I want 2 of each.
You want more? Yeah, I want 2 broken ovens.
Perfect.
Incredible. So, May, are you ready for your quick fire? The timer will start.
I think I'm ready. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. May, are you ready?
Timer will start after Jordan asks question 1.
Okay.
All right. How many ingredients are too many ingredients in a dish?
For me personally?
Sure.
There's no such thing.
Would you jump into a pool with your clothes on?
If I didn't have my phone on me.
Are shots good?
If you want to have sex with random people.
What is the funniest food?
What is the funniest food? Tortellini. I don't know. It's a funny word.
Sure. Should gay people be allowed to get married?
I don't think anyone should be allowed to get married. I think marriage should be illegal as an
Perfect. What city do you want to get married in?
Well, I would like to be the only one allowed to get married in the whole world, and New Orleans.
Do you like Las Vegas?
Yes.
What's a food you would never eat? Oh, May. We're out of time.
I want to know the answer to that, though.
But I do want to know the answer.
A food that I would never eat.
Yeah. Like a food you hate.
I literally can't think of this. I don't really hate any foods. This is really weird, but I don't love like bread. I don't love sourdough bread. I know that's a really unpopular opinion.
I will say it is not my favorite type of bread, and I do think people weirdly use it as a default a lot.
Yeah.
In a way that I don't understand, because to me it's adding sour and it should add that for a reason. So I understand.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's overhyped and that bothers me, I think.
Yes, I get you.
I also agree that marriage should be illegal. I think that's awesome.
I think that's a beautiful stance for Talk Chef to take, like illegalize all marriage.
Equally.
Legalize.
Gay people should not be allowed to get married. Straight people should not be allowed to get married.
Beautiful.
No one should get married. I'm tired of buying things off your registry and trying to find a date for your wedding. I don't want to do it.
I recently painted my room. You can see it.
You're gonna say got married, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
I got married. Yes.
Congratulations.
Annul it, Reka.
And I was going to have a room warming party where I invited like 2 friends over, and I registered at Trader Joe's to be like, look, my room looks different because I'm not getting married now and I don't have anything to look forward to. It's just life moments. So, I think
we should all register more. I love that. We should register every day. Just register things. Send it to everyone you know. Be like, buy me these things. I don't know why, because I got out of bed and I feel proud of that.
Do you guys think a birthday registry is good?
Sure. Yeah, I guess so.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I'll start one. Yeah.
Yeah, make it easier on us I don't like having to make all these decisions.
Okay, what would be the number one thing on your birthday registry right now?
My birthday registry right now? I don't know. I guess I would have to say candles, because I wouldn't want people to spend too much money on me, but I just love candles.
Okay, May, what if they had to spend $300?
I mean, that's my worst nightmare, asking people to spend money on me. I'd be like, all I want is you to give me the money and then I can give it back.
Wow. Okay.
I'm a good person. person. No, it's not that. I feel riddled with shame and guilt all the time. So
it is true. May and I volunteer at the same place, and sometimes I'll drive May home, and I'll drive her like 4 minutes, and she'll be like, "Can I Venmo you?" I'm like, "What? 13 cents? That is crazy. Why would I ever charge you for that? That's so insane." But every time she's like, "Please let me Venmo you," I'm like, "May."
Hold on.
I should talk about this in therapy. I feel I do not have a right to take up space.
No, it's beautiful. We're all processing and learning and growing, and it's great.
Thanks, Rick. That's a great take.
Yeah. Let's dive in. So this season is in Vegas, so this quickfire is related to craps. So they roll dice to get a number of ingredients that they have to cook with in a half-hour quickfire. Salt, pepper, and oil don't count in whatever that number is. Whoever wins, it's a high-stakes quickfire, the first one of the season, gets $15,000. Now, just a quick poll of the room, especially to people who like cooking. It does not strike Jordan or myself, and I'm going to speak for you, Jordan.
Please do.
Entirely difficult to use a higher number of ingredients.
Yes.
People seem to be scared of getting something like 10. Now, maybe it's because of the limited amount of time they have, but my first instinct is spices. I use at least 4 or 5 spices in everything.
Yes. These people are not seasoning their food. And that's because they're all cooking French food or what they think is quote unquote Asian, which just means it's French food with soy sauce on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no, I'm like cooking. I'm like, to me, 10 ingredients is nothing.
It's 10 ingredients. I'm like, what did I make this week? Okay, I made tempeh in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It had paprika, garlic powder, salt, brown sugar, pepper. It's already 5 fucking ingredients.
Plus the tempeh.
You haven't even gotten to the food yet.
And then I haven't even gotten to the food yet. And then I made polenta with it, which was cornmeal and like a vegan butter.
Yeah.
8. And then I also put like greens and green onions, and we're already at 10. And that was nothing.
These people are not seasoning their food. I'll tell you that right now.
It's crazy. May, would you want a higher or lower number on this kind of challenge?
As far as seasoning food?
Or because some of the people were like, phew, I got 4. Thank God I can make my buttered fish or whatever.
At what point do I reveal to you guys that I've never cooked a single meal that didn't come in a bag from Trader Joe's?
That's absolutely, truly 100% okay. We love that.
Okay,
so they're still good.
So I would say, however many ingredients come in the bag of the Trader Joe's thing.
Okay, and that would be like 75.
Yeah, exactly.
So good.
Because they season their food. I like food extremely seasoned, flavorful, lots of stuff on it, lots of different textures. So yeah, I would say definitely 10 is not even close to enough.
Yes, I agree. Oh yeah, and they did say salt, pepper, and oil didn't count. So I'll take salt out of mine. Thank you, Amy. Keeping me correct. And I did eat it with avocado as well, so 10. Okay, so beat boot bop. Here is what everyone got. Kevin got a 10, Mateen got a 4, Michael Vataji got an 8, Hector got a 5, Ron got an 8, Jesse got a 9. We got a whole wide range of ingredients. No one got a 2, which would have been truly interesting.
I feel like there is some challenge in some season where they do a similar thing with a number of ingredients and someone gets like a 1 or a 2.
I think that could be true.
Right? And then they do like asparagus or something in like 4 different ways or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about. It might be, I'm trying to remember. It could be that challenge where they got to pick each other's like white elephant boxes. I know that someone got stuck with making asparagus and bacon. I think it was Kelsey Barnard Clark in season 15.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what everyone made. Laureen, who got 3 ingredients, made asparagus and leek soup with lemon. So maybe you could do like a thumbs up, thumbs down, truly based on nothing. That sounds good to me. If you think it sounds like shit, that's fine. Great. Any thoughts as to why it sounds bad?
I don't love lemon and savory things. I know that's again a very unpopular opinion. I know.
Hey,
you guys, I'll see myself out.
this is why we bring people on to fucking rattle us.
I guess I'm just confused because when I said, what's a food you won't eat? May was like, I like everything. And now you're telling me you don't like lemon with savory. So what's an example of something you don't like?
I don't know how to be specific. Like, I just don't, like, I love lemon. I love lemon alone, you know, like I'll put it in water. I'll eat it, I guess. Not, that would be weird, but I like lemon bars, anything lemon sweet, but I don't know, the sour, when you have something savory like a salad and when people put lemon on it, I just don't love it. I feel it's a little bit of a bummer.
You don't like
What about lime?
Lime I do like. I love Mexican food, so I love all the lime. I don't know why. The lemon is too much. It's overpowering. The lime's more subtle.
If anyone knows in the chat why.
If anyone knows what May's talking about, please text in the chat.
If anyone knows what's wrong with me and could diagnose me.
Absolutely. And Christina's pointing out, May, we are truly just rousing you because we love all food opinions on this. And you will never have the worst opinion about food on this live stream because Grant O'Brien has been on this live stream and notoriously has the stupidest food opinions alive, such as sushi should have grapes in it. And what else? His favorite snack is a hot dog slid through scallion cream cheese, which, hey, sounds good. I guess just favorite snack alarms me. Yeah, he's got some bad food opinion. He like eats things like aspic, you know.
I don't even know what that is, but it really sounds like.
Imagine an entire egg suspended in a clear jelly.
Yeah, don't love that. That is sourdough bread's looking really good right now.
Yeah, right? Like heaven.
Well, I realize the sourdough bread is the same thing. It's like the sap. I don't love like sour, overpowering something salty.
I get that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jen Carroll made, she had beep beep bop, boop boop bop. She had 9 ingredients. She made salmon with lemon, garlic, shallot, parsley, and a jalapeno emulsion.
Yum.
Sounds good. But May, I'm guessing. Ooh, okay.
May, there's lemon.
I know, but I love jalapeno. So the jalapeno
like cancels
trumps the lemon.
Yeah, I get that.
This is so weird.
This is so fucked. Okay, it's not.
What can I say?
Mateen got 4 ingredients and he made carrot soup with ginger. I'm curious if it has enough flavor in half an hour, but sure, we'll eat it. Beep boop bop, and then we get Eve. Eve had 8 ingredients. She made grilled asparagus salad with raisins, pine nuts, and blue cheese. I'm gonna say no, even though I would eat this. This isn't a Top Chef dish to me.
Absolutely. This would be something that like I would throw together because it's stuff I had.
Yes.
And it would be like tasty, but this is not a dish that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just it doesn't help that she's sort of has a 1 episode reputation of being quite boring. And then she made this. Okay. Michael Voltaggio got 8 ingredients. So he made nitro gazpacho, compressed cucumbers, and toast. You know your girl's eating that gazpacho.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We love. Okay. Kevin got 10 ingredients and was freaking. He made asparagus and celery salad with fennel cream and a boiled egg. Yeah, I'll eat this shit.
Yum.
Do it.
Ashley got 8 and she made grilled lamb with apricot mostarda. That sounds great.
Sure.
Complicated as a vegetarian, so
yes, May, if it helps, I'm also a vegetarian and I fully just imagine what these things taste like.
Okay, so we could say like a lamb seitan version.
Exactly. Lamb soy chunk,
Love it.
apricot mostarda. Brian got 10, Brian Voltaggio, and he made poached black cod with carrot, ginger puree, and daikon radish sprouts.
Who made this?
Brian Voltaggio.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
Looks okay. Beep boop. Jessie got 9, and she made scallops with chimichurri and smashed garbanzo beans with toasted garlic.
This sounds great.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, I would like to recreate this at home. I like the idea of doing like a smashed garbanzo bean in place of like a mashed potato. I remember watching this episode when it was on and I had never really thought about that and I liked it.
Yeah. Robin got how many ingredients? Oh boy, did I not know how many ingredients Robin got? Let's say 8. And made duck mole with cocoa nibs and apricot. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
And yes, Jason, unfortunately, a big non sequitur I have in between pauses is saying beef boop. It's unfortunate, but it has happened to me and I don't know what to do about it. Okay. Laureen got 3 ingredients. And already did her. We're done. We've done them. We've done them all. I mean, we'll never know what Hector, Eli, Preeti, or Mike Isabella made, and that's okay. On the bottom of this were Jesse, Eve, and Brian. On the top were Michael Voltaggio, Jen Carroll, and Kevin, and the winner was Michael Voltaggio. He wins $15,000. Everyone is elated. The elimination challenge. Cater a bachelor and bachelorette party, and they're dividing the teams into men versus women. Women cater for the bachelor, men cater for the bachelorette. Hector says an incredible quote about how the women are green, so the men will beat them. Awesome. Cool. This bachelor and bachelorette party did look lame as hell to me. Just like a big weird pool party with like gross men. I
thought that was the most offensive part of everything. Was
yeah, wherever you stand, I think this bachelor party looks gross.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to say too, the winning team gets immunity here, and the losing team, one of them will be up for elimination. So if you make a shitty dish but you're on the winning team, you're fine. And another part of this challenge, to complicate things even further, is the bachelor and bachelorette have 3 shots that the chefs have to make 2 dishes to pair with each shot for, which pairing food with shots seems hard to me.
This was something that I had never seen before. I've never had a shot that wasn't just alcohol.
I was like, when they say shots, do they mean small cup of cocktail?
Yes.
Because
that's what it seemed like, because they were like, this is a golden delicious shot. It's apple and blah blah. I'm like, there's no way that's just alcohol.
Yeah, something is going on here. Because their 3 shots were a Moscow Mule, notably a cocktail, tequila, that's a shot, golden delicious, which was only described as disgusting, but looked like apple juice, so maybe it's yum. So they have to make 2 dishes per cocktail. Here's what they made. Okay, Laureen made with the golden delicious, and I will say from the photo, it does look like each dish. Oh my god, my impeccable green.
Rachel, we cannot see it at all, even a little bit.
No. Oh no.
Not at all.
I have to get this observation out. It just simply looks like each dish is next to a cup of piss. It really does look like that. If you want to go back, oh, there we go. Right?
Yeah.
I cannot see it. I'm so sorry.
It does look
piss, like you can barely see it.
Yeah, like a doctor's cup of piss. Okay, so with her doctor's cup of piss, Laureen made Moroccan lamb chop with pomegranate pine nut relish. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, sure.
Eve made, for the tequila shot, because we're hopping around, shrimp and avocado ceviche with a smoky tomato salsa and popcorn on top. Sounds fine. Sure.
This sounds fine.
Jennifer Carroll made, I almost said Jennifer Coolidge. Full disclosure. Jennifer Coolidge hopped in, and for the tequila shot, she made octopus ceviche with citrus vinaigrette. I have no context of what octopus tastes like, so yeah.
I'm gonna go with the middle on that one.
Citrus vinaigrette, man. I have you. I have you in mind.
There are a lot of unknowns in that situation.
Ashley made a watermelon carpaccio with a ricotta salata and aged balsamic. This was also paired with the tequila. That sounds great.
This sounds good. I like a ricotta salata too.
Yes. And I will say Ashley did a big Top Chef no-no, which is making 2 dishes when you only have to make 1. Because usually they'll split their time across 2 dishes when they could just make 1 perfect. And she also did another Top Chef no-no, which is making a dessert when you don't know how to make desserts. She made a bay leaf panna cotta with cranberry powder and honey. Now listen, bay leaf panna cotta sounds fucking awesome to me. I don't like panna cotta. I don't like the texture. But bay leaf in dessert, yeah, I'm there. I'm showing up.
Why I passionately defended Ashley, because she seems like she's going through it. And I always identify with the one that's like clearly on the verge of some sort of meltdown.
That's so funny.
I just want to be clear, I'm not anti-Ashley. I am very pro-Ashley and very pro-Ashley's message.
Jordan is a homophobe, but that is
Come on. My girlfriend's gonna dump me.
Oh, our classic trolls in the comments are gonna cut that out as a clip and post it online.
sorry.
Let me see. Okay, Preeti then made with the Golden Delicious shot a coriander and sesame crusted tuna with spicy eggplant and a wonton crisp.
That sounds good.
It sounds good. I get what they're saying. It sounds like a lot of different things. And again, I have no concept for tuna with eggplant. That sounds like soft plus soft, but you could tell me I'm wrong and I'll believe you.
Reka, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. I think you would like tuna plus eggplant because it's an eggplant puree, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a sauce.
Okay.
I think you would like it.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Thank you.
Jessie, another cup of piss, made Thai chicken lettuce cups with shiitake mushrooms, shiso, and ginger beer. Now that sounds good. I felt bad for her. I feel bad when anyone cries. When they were grilling her, like, you didn't put ginger in it. That feels insane to me if you're cooking Thai food. I'm not a Thai food expert. That feels crazy. And to put ginger beer in it, which is just watery, sugary ginger.
Yes.
Feels wild. But it looked good. Then Michael Voltaggio, for his cup of piss, made apple sorbet and a goat cheese cookie. Now, you know I'm all over this.
That sounds really good.
Take the shit out of this. Kevin made chilled almond soup with king crab, cucumber, and white grape. I already knew. I was like, get ready, get the engines going. Jordan's gonna hate this white almond soup.
Let me tell you what, I'm sure it tastes good. I'm sure it tastes good. Conceptually, to me, it's water on water on water plus crab, which doesn't have a super strong flavor. So I don't know if that's enough for me flavor wise, but I'm sure if I ate it, I would think it tasted good.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Mike Isabella, who's disgusting, May, just in case you don't know, he's disgusting.
It's disgusting to him.
He made with a tequila shot. Now, I will say I have said that most of these are being paired with the Golden Delicious, but in retrospect, the Golden Delicious and the Moscow Mule somehow look identical in all of these pictures. So please keep that in mind. But Mike Isabella paired with the tequila shot, Arctic char with smoky caper sauce, and a cara cara orange. Unfortunately, this sounds good to me.
This does sound good, sadly, yes.
Even though I think he's a weenie. Okay. Brian Voltaggio made a sweet and sour macaroon filled with guacamole, corn nuts, and corn puree. Now, this, if someone ordered that for the table and I'm like, I can try for free, I'll try it. It doesn't immediately what it says to me is, oh, you're trying to do something innovative, not flavorful.
I heard corn puree, and I do have to tell you something, Reka.
You don't
I met somebody that I asked them what foods they don't like. They said corn.
I thought you were going to tell me. I like that you have to break to me that you met someone.
A random person.
Jordan and I are pro corn.
We love corn, and I've never met someone who didn't like corn. I was so shocked.
I would die for corn.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to the club. So I was like, I gotta go home and tell Reka that I met someone who didn't like corn. Don't act like that's a weird thing. Reka is gaslighting me right now. Reka and I talk 800 times a day. Reka texts me every thought she has. So it is not crazy for me to tell her that I met someone who doesn't like corn.
Were they cool otherwise, or was it?
Yeah, they're great. I think they're awesome. So it was shocking they don't like corn. What, Reka? Defend yourself.
No, that's upsetting. I think they're wrong. I think it's weird when people. I have an issue when people don't like the foods that I like. It doesn't compute to me. So I understand. I didn't mean to make you feel unseen, Jordan. I appreciate you telling me that someone doesn't like corn.
Fully pulled the rug out from under me and our friendship. That was unbelievable.
That's gorgeous.
I feel unsafe in my own dang home, my own dang live stream.
Home, yeah.
How dare she?
Incredible. Beautiful. Okay. Ron made a lobster cocktail with a habanero tomato sauce. This was also with the tequila shot. That sounds good to me. And then Hector made tofu, lemon lime, and tequila ceviche with a guajillo achiote tortilla. At first blush, I was like, oh no, a tofu ceviche? That's going to be so fucking watery. But it looked great and they loved it. So I want to eat 10 of these.
Me too.
It's like the one vegetarian dish at any like cocktail party or whatever, and you just eat 30 of them. Absolutely. Okay, Eli made a Thai tuna tartare with puffed rice.
This sounds good, sadly. Even though, you know what, as the season goes on, I'm like, I might hate Eli the most.
Eli is someone who clearly got success at an early age. I just burped on our live stream, whatever. He got success at an early age. It's a safe environment. And became a huge fucking weenie from it.
But what is success? What is his success that makes him act like that?
I don't listen. Hey, I chose to not be successful when I was 25, so I don't know, Jordan.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was offered it, and time again, I said no.
No.
Please, no. I literally don't know. He's just one of those guys that's like of the like kitchen guy ilk, and I don't know.
We hate kitchen guy.
We really don't like kitchen guy. Okay. So then, is that the last one? No, we got Mateen, who made a bouillabaisse with aioli croutons and a petite basse croquette.
This
sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yeah. Basically, now that is almost like chef double speak. He made soup with a garlic crouton and a small like fried cheese ball. That sounds good to me.
Fried cheese ball all day, every day for the fried cheese.
Right? Ash made Asian chicken wing with small onions. Anytime someone makes something Asian, it's just soy sauce. Unfortunately, this looks good.
Yeah. And I like Ash.
I actually find Ash, there is something he does in an episode that makes me absolutely cringe. Do I say it in cryptic terms?
Yeah, say it in cryptic terms, Rika.
He really heavily defers to his cooking partner in a partner challenge. And when asked why he didn't stand up.
Yeah.
I'm like Michelangelo's assistant. Why would I stand in the way? And I was like, oh my God. So that's just me. All right. And here's our decision time. We get to the judges table. On the top are our little kitchen men, and particularly Brian Voltaggio, Hector, Eli, and Michael Voltaggio, big brother brawl. The winner is Brian. On the bottom, we have the women's team, and it's in particular Jessie, Eve, Preeti, and Ashley's second dish, even though they really liked her first dish. And Eve is eliminated. Thoughts on the episode, on anything? Would you say, May?
I don't know. It felt like Hillary losing all over again. The whole thing was a real bummer. It really bummed me out. I really wanted gender's a construct, but it wasn't in 2015 apparently, and I really wanted the women's team to win.
Yes, and also, especially when Hector said that thing of like, he might have just meant this particular batch of women in the kitchen, but he made it sound like he's like, women chefs are greener. And Isabella certainly thinks that, because that's one of the things he has said. He's been like, a girl's beating me. I'm like, are you 3? Like, truly read a book. Something is wrong in your brain.
It was a real
yeah, absolutely insane. What do we think of this episode as a whole?
Wait, everyone, shut up. Look what we just got sent. Hold on, this is on our Instagram. Sorry, Reika, this is huge for us. May, you're here to see.
Lakshmi said she wants to join the live stream right now.
Padma Lakshmi wants to do a threesome with me and Reika.
Oh my God, it finally happened.
Finally, all those emails we've been sending her. My mom walked into the room because we're not going to do it, Mom. Don't worry. I'm at my parents' house.
Yeah, not that Padma did not ask that. Don't worry, we're gonna turn her down.
No, I'm just kidding. Padma Lakshmi wanted to have sex with me. My mom would
not gonna do it? What's wrong? What?
No, I think my mom would want that. I'll talk to my mom about it later. Okay. Rika, look. Okay, Animal Lover 3399 made a Talk Chef iPhone background.
Animal Lover?
Oh.
And there's us.
Dang.
Wait, we look so beautiful. My eyes are tearing up.
It looks so good. I just saw it. It's so cute.
What the absolute hell? That's so nice.
I just wanted to acknowledge it while we were on the chat, and while Animal Lover hopefully is still in the chat. I know they were in the chat earlier, but it's just so cute. I just saw it.
Thank you so much, Animal Lover. That's adorable. Cool. I'm gonna go cry.
Wait, Wait a second.
Wait, what the fuck? I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
Huh, interesting.
Let's all cry together.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let's cry. We don't need to cry alone.
Yeah, wait, we'll get a bowl of corn and just kind of cry together.
A bowl of corn, not popcorn.
Bowl of corn. What do we think overall of this episode?
I mean, it was my first Top Chef episode, so are they all like this? It was
what do you mean by that, May?
It was just like, it was such a roller coaster. I was so emotionally invested, and then I really wanted this one team to win, and it felt political.
I would say it doesn't feel political too often, at least not in an overt way. I think as a viewer, you might interpret certain things and be like, okay, they're giving this person shit because of X, Y, and Z, or like, wow, they're really giving preference to French and European cuisines and not, Asian cuisines, South American cuisine, etc. But this is one of the like handful of times someone is very overt about it on camera.
I mean, I just love the like psychological aspect of it. Like, it was so, I'm not like, I love food, but I don't know a lot about it. So I wasn't sure how much I would, but I love psychology. I'm such a psychology junkie. So it was just interesting to see how like the choices that they made, like the culinary choices they made, clearly like reflected who they are as people and like what they're going through. And that part really was fascinating to me.
Absolutely. And I will say too, this is the Las Vegas season, so they throw in a lot of stuff that's like high stakes or whatever, as Elaine is pointing out in the chat, where there's a lot of money on the line. There may be some sudden eliminations where you don't expect, etc. And yes, Elaine, thank you for pointing this out. Tom's little sunglasses were very funny.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you for pointing that. It's actually really important that we kind of keep an eye on that for the rest of the season. If anybody's wearing funny tiny sunglasses, we are in Vegas.
Let us know. I also have another important thing to point out. Preteen now uses they them pronouns.
Thank you for saying that.
That's good to know. I was just wondering what they were up to now, and I just looked and I saw it in their Instagram profile. So they were not at the time, and now they are. What?
Are they still with their partner that they were with for 13 years?
You know what? I wish I could know. They are with a partner.
No, we never see a picture of that person, I think, on the show.
So
it is a thing. May, if you're interested in that stuff too, Top Chef is kind of interesting because people will be like, yeah, I started this restaurant with my girlfriend, and then you'll like look at their Instagram 15 years later, and you're like, they're still together.
I mean, that's like the best part of reality TV is
Yeah.
like finding about them off, behind the scenes.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very cute. There was a not notorious because it makes it sound like they're bad, but like a famous couple that was on the show together in season 4, and I would look them up to be like, did they ever get back together? They didn't, because they talk about each other and say, "Oh, she's the love of my life." She's love. It was a lesbian couple as well, and they didn't get back together.
And that's tragic. Another question, although maybe, sometimes love just is meant to be short for a period of time.
That's true.
Because something ends doesn't mean, it was a waste.
Thank
I'm
you.
fine.
Wait, very deep to say that so quickly, but yes.
Everything's going great. I'm doing okay. I was gonna say, do they always like cry? Like that part was like it was really hard for me to watch them get the bad feedback. Like for them to be like, you guys, not only did you leave, but you were the bottom 4, and this is why your dishes sucked. And it just felt a little like my heart hurt a little for them.
If that's the case, May, the show might not be for you, because that was probably a neutral judges table to me. Sometimes it can be so deeply annoying. Like they'll be like, "Oh, so you made whatever lobster? Why?" And you're like, I don't know. You don't know? You said you made lobster, and now you're saying you don't know." And like, I don't know.
It's sort of torture ultimately. And wait, I do have to interrupt to say I did some sleuthing once again on Preeti's Instagram, and there is a post from 2020 that says happy 24th anniversary to my love. 2020, and the person that's tagged is the same person in the most recent pictures from 2022.
Okay.
So
I got full fucking goosebumps. That's
absolutely
incredible.
They've been together for like 25, 26 years.
So beautiful. And just the way that they were so like zen, you could just tell like this person is like happy with their, this person's like, you could even tell with the way that they took criticism. It was like, they were like, okay, yeah, but they liked it. They liked my dish. So
that's always the best type of Top Chef contestant, someone who kind of has a life outside of the show that is happy and fulfilling and that isn't relying on the show to make them like famous. Carla Hall's a really good example from the previous season. She just leads with like good energy. You can tell she's just like a person who's got a full life, and it really shows. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Animal Lover. The absolute and most annoying like dichotomy in the judges table where they're like, why did you try cooking something different? Why didn't you just stick to what you know? And then if you do stick to what you know, they're like, why didn't you think outside the box? This is so boring. You're like, what do you want?
Yeah, it's too much.
I would cry. I would have been like the person that cried because
yes, it's got to be. This show would have to hit me at a certain time in my life, and I'd probably be bad at it regardless. But May, I know you said you don't cook a ton, but is there a dish for your non-bachelorette party that you would either want to have or want to make? For the legalized marriage party.
For the legalized marriage party for a couple years ago.
Yes. Sorry to all of my married friends, but you're not going to be married for long.
Woo! Yeah, we're taking over.
Anarchy is about to reign. I love mushrooms. I am just like an absolute junkie for mushrooms, and anything. I love like a mushroom, like a mushroom stir fry. I love mushroom soup. I'll like stir fry a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms. I love shiitake mushrooms. I'll do like a big mushroom stir fry, and then I'll make like a mushroom soup, and I'll put the mushrooms in. Very garlicky. So like that's my whole thing. My party is gonna have a lot of garlic because I don't care. I don't care that we're all in a small space together breathing garlic.
We don't either. We'll be there.
I'm so happy. I mean, you guys are like the best cooks that both of you are like the best cooks ever.
Okay.
Unreal.
That means so
Unreal.
much.
I'm still thinking about those dishes that you cooked at Janie's.
Oh my God, that means so much to me because I was carting around those to several different like parties and no one was ever eating it. And the only place where people ate it was at Janie's. You and Alyssa were the only ones that were eating it.
To go. I like felt like a weird, like I was like a creepy, like you were like, you can take some of these. And I was like, okay. And I just like
Oreos, right?
filled Tupperware containers of your dessert.
Are you talking about the Oreos?
Everything. I took like all of your foods that you made. I took.
Oh, sweet. I brought an absolutely unhinged amount of dishes to Janie Stoller's like Thanksgiving. I brought like truly, I don't know, 10 dishes, which is stupid.
It was great. I mean, I pretty much only like cook the same 4 dishes and then I eat a lot of stuff from Trader Joe's. So I'm always like, my mind is blown when I eat something. Like my palate was just like, what is this?
You have the Ratatouille fireworks when he tries grapes and cheese together at the same
time.
Yeah, I was like that.
Beautiful.
Oreos. I mean, you might need to send me the recipe. I don't know if I can.
Cool. Oh my God, that is so flattering because truly I'm always like, am I a bad cook? But that's so nice. And May, if you're a big mushroom head, I must recommend the mushroom toast at Plant Food and Wine. And someone just recommended to me the mushroom kebabs at Babel.
Oh my gosh, writing this down.
So,
like a lot of restaurants don't have mushroom options.
that's Izette in Silver Lake, where Jordan and I went with Kendall.
You would love this, May.
Mushroom French dip sandwich. So it's like a French dip is if you dip it into like a sauce and it's a mushroom sandwich.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if this is like a vegetarian thing, right? Do you feel like, I feel like mushroom to me feels like meat. Like
last night, I can't believe I didn't even say this. I went to Hugo's Tacos, mushroom carnitas with honey chipotle. Incredible. So good. I could have eaten 4 of those. And I will.
Okay, I have a list of things to do.
You have a lot of things to do, May. Sorry. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. May, if people want to hear more from you, where should they go?
To a therapist. No. You can find me on Twitter at ShutUpMay or on Instagram, May Wilkerson, and I'm currently on tour with Alyssa in Paris. So if you want to, come go to alyssalinparis.com for dates and come see us if we're coming to your city. If
they're coming to you, you have to go see them. They're 2 of the funniest, nicest, most beautiful people in the entire world. Both May and Alyssa are so great. They've both done the show. They're like kind and funny and wonderful. So please go see them if they're coming to near you.
100%. And I can confirm because May and Alyssa have both done a show Janie Stoller and I used to host. They are both incredible stand-ups. You simply have to.
Oh, good. Thank you.
No problem, May. And actually, I can tell her. Okay, wow. There's a Bravo producer in here because this is a kitchen. That's telling me you are Top Chef.
Yeah, May, I can tell you're in disbelief, and that's because a lot of people don't know that there are 2 ways to become a top chef. One of them is to compete on the reality TV cooking show, Top Chef, and the other is to be a guest on the live stream YouTube talk show for charity, starring Reka Shunker and Jordan Myrick, Talk Chef.
Oh, I mean, truly never thought this day would come. And thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you, Trader Joe's, for teaching me everything I know. This is, wow.
It's incredible what that trader has done for all of us.
The world's best trader, I would say.
A best trader in the world. May, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll be back next week. We're in the thick heat of Las Vegas. Still. Hot gambling. Tiny glasses.